Dumating na ang akin iPhone 16 Plus. This is a bigger version ng iPhone 16. And I have here is the white variant. Nabili natin to sa Beyond the Box. And at the end of this video, malalaman nyo kung worth it nga ba bilhin tong iPhone 16 Plus or you should go for iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max. So tara, simulan natin. Now, ito iPhone 16 Plus na may 128 gigs of storage would come at a price point of 62,000 pesos. Ang kanyang 256 gig na variant would come at a price point of 69,000 pesos. And ang kanyang 512 would come at a price of 81,000 pesos. Nabili ko to sa Beyond the Box. I'll post the link on the description box below. Now, first things first, what I like dito sa kanya is matte finish yung likod niya. And I love the feel dito. Probably one of the good things dito sa kanya is smudge-free siya. Wala kang makikitang fingerprints kahit anong hawak mo dito. Siguro probably except kung maitim ang iyong daliri, makikita mo lalo na dito color white ang meron natin. Now, itong iPhone 16 Plus comes in 5 colors: black, white, ultramarine, pink, and teal. Anong favorite color mo? Let me know in the comments. Now, one thing na napansin ko dito sa kanya sa gilid is masarap siyang hawakan. And I feel really good when I'm holding this phone. Medyo may grip siya dito sa gilid. So, it gives me a good feel dito sa phone. Now, what I like dito sa kanya is symmetrical ang kanyang bezel all throughout the phone. And nandito ang kanyang notch. If you're coming from the iPhone 15 series, makita mo nag-iba ang kanyang orientation ng kanyang camera module. Hindi na siya nakaslant. Nakadiretso na siya this time around. Parang binalik lang sa dati. And mapapansin mo rin there's an additional button dito, which is the camera control button, which we'll discuss a little bit further later. Now, ito iPhone 16 Plus comes with the Apple A18 na chip, which is a 3nm chip. Nung tinry ko siya itakbo sa Antutu benchmark, nakakuha siya ng 1.56 million points, which is quite not bad. Ito, nakuha natin na result dito sa 3D Mark na Steel Nomad Lite. And 4,000 loop score niya sa Wildlife Extreme with a 71% na stability sa Wildlife Extreme. Ito ang score na nakuha na dito sa Geekbench sa CPU benchmarking. Ito naman sa GPU benchmarking niya. Quite impressive naman mga scores na nakuha natin dito. Now, this phone comes running on iOS 18 and pwede mo i-upgrade to iOS 18.1, which is the current version. Now, ano pinagkaiba niya? Pansin ko dito sa kanyang photos, medyo dumami sobra ang menu niya dito sa baba. Now, nakakalito siya in a way kung hindi ka sanay kasi if you're upgrading from this 17 to 18, talagang malilito ka. Nakita nyo itong button dito sa ilalim, customize and restore, pwede mo i-customize and tanggalin mo yung mga things na ayaw mo dito to make it more simpler. Parang mala iOS 17 ang feel niya. Kailangan mo lang talaga kalikutin konti para maayos mo siya na maayos. Now, one improvement dito sa kanya is definitely ang kanyang battery. It now has a 4,674 mAh na battery, which is sometimes nakapagtaka, no? Ayaw ni Apple ibuo na 5,000 mAh para pasok siya sa industry standard. And this one supports PD 2.0, which is roughly 25 watts na charging, 25 watts na wireless charging, 15 watts na Qi 2 wireless charging, and 4.5 watts na reverse wireless charging. Now, like always, wala ka makuha ang charging brick, so one of my recommended is definitely dito kay Anker. This is a 25 watts na charging brick from Anker, which ang tawag na is the Anker 312 charger. It is very fast para sa mga iPhone. Very reliable ang mga Anker brand. So, I trust nothing but the best. Link on the description. Now guys, kung tatanungin mo kung kaya naman magtagal ni iPhone 16 Plus on a day-to-day basis, well, honestly, kaya naman niya magtagal ng one whole day as long as no heavy usage. Ako, ginamit ko naman siya normally on one whole day. Kaya naman niya magtagal. Siguro at the end of the day, nasa mga 20+% na lang aking battery. Medyo matakaw siya pero kaya naman i-manage basta huwag ka lang mag-heavy gamings or mag-video taking all day long. Ubus agad yan. Now, one of the things na gustong-gusto ko sa mga Apple devices is ang kanyang display. This one has a 6.7-inch na Super Retina XDR OLED display, support na HDR10 Dolby Vision, and it has a maximum brightness of 2,000 nits. It's being protected by Ceramic Shield Glass 2024, which is definitely scratch resistant up to a certain level. Now, one of the things na favorite ko gawin dito sa kanya is browsing through social media. Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, kayang-kaya niya yung handles. Smooth na smooth on every single swipe. Probably one of the best experience while browsing sa social media is definitely on the iPhone. Dahil bakit? It always loads HD content para sa'yo. Unlike sa Android, most of the time naka-compress. Na kung nanonood ka naman ng mga favorite shows mo, Netflix, YouTube, expect mo a really good experience dito sa kanya dahil sobrang ganda na kanya display, the black is rich, and of course, very sharp ang kanyang details if you're watching your favorite shows dito. Now, alam natin to phone to has stereo speaker. Gusto ko lang i-test, pakinggan na natin kung gaano kaganda ang kanyang sounds. I would say, ang ganda mag-sound tripping dito if you're putting the loudspeaker to the maximum. Panalo to, listening to Spotify, playing your favorite game, and watching your favorite movie. Goods. Now, I was able to play 3 games dito, Farlight 84, Genshin Impact, and Call of Duty Mobile. Now, pagdating sa Farlight 84, expect a really good game experience dito sa kanya. I was able to set to all high settings, and the gameplay was quite good. And honestly, probably one of the best phone to play the Farlight 84 is definitely on an iPhone dahil maganda ang graphics niya, smooth ang gameplay, magandang kanyang controls, magandang kanyang sound, and you won't have any problem. Except one thing, after 30 minutes of gameplay, mainit siya at 50 degrees Celsius. Now, moving on to Genshin Impact, probably another phone na maganda mag-handle ng Genshin Impact is an iPhone. I was able to set to 120 FPS dito sa phone na ito, and it gave me a really good, satisfying experience. Playing for 30 minutes din dito sa game na ito, and nung naglalaban tayo ng boss, on some other phones, kahit flagship level, there are some skip na mafe-feel mo or lags. Pero dito, halos zero lags. Wala ako na-feel na lags dito sa kanya. Except another thing, mainit din siya at around 51 degrees Celsius. So I would recommend you to buy a cooler. Pagdating sa Call of Duty Mobile, pwede mo ni-set to all high settings kanya, pareho max, and the gameplay is definitely smooth. You won't feel any lags. Sobrang ganda ng kanyang gameplay, sobrang snappy, ang ganda ng sounds din coming from the left and right speaker. Expect to give you a good gaming experience, and after 30 minutes, 45 degrees Celsius ang kanyang maximum heat. Napag-usapan muna natin ang kanyang camera dito sa likod. 48MP na main camera sensor with sensor shift OIS, 12MP na ultra-wide lens na may 120 degrees na field of view. Can let you shoot up to 4K and 60. And front-facing camera with 12MP with PDAF. It also acts as a depth and biometric sensor. Pwede rin siya mag-shoot up to 4K and 60 FPS. Now guys, pakita ko lang sa inyo quickly kung paano gamitin itong kanyang camera control button. One of the things na hindi ko gusto sa kanya is pag hawak natin ng ganito, masyadong malayo ang button sa akin. If you want to use this button, normally hawakan mo ng ganito just to take a photo, which is very kakaiba lang yung feel. Mas gusto kong ganito, sana nandito yung button, like yung mga shoulder triggers ng mga Red Magic, para pag pindot mo, pak, snap, 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 mabilis. Unlike dito, medyo malayo, hindi reach ng aking finger. Except siguro mas mahabang finger mo, maybe abot mo. Pero masyadong malayo ang shutter button para sa akin. There's a lot of things na pwede mo gamitin dito. Basically, if you want to call your camera, which sinet ko to double press para hindi ko accidentally press, magbubukas ang aking camera. So, double press to activate ang aking camera. Now, if you activate it, this would be yung kanyang last na menu. Ang pinaka-sinet ko sa kanya is yung kanyang zooming capability. Now, you can use it like this, or what others do is light press, dalawang press, you see all of the different function dito. Like, pwede kang mag-adjust ng depth, pwede kang mag-adjust ng exposure, then pwede kang gumamit ng zoom, then cameras, yung kanyang different lenses, like ultra-wide and zoom lens styles, and you can also use tone. For me, pinaka-okay na gamitin, either you go for depth or you go for zoom. Pag sa cameras, I don't think very useful siya, pero ako, I'll feel na mas okay siya sa zoom. Ganito mag-zoom, kaysa I have to pinch, Probably yun ang pinaka-useful para sa akin, Kaya, guys, let me know what you think. Now guys, pag-usapan natin some shots na nakuha natin dito sa aking iPhone 16 Plus. One of the things na okay dito sa kanya is mabilis siya mag-snap, mabilis siya mag-focus. It was able to capture some really nice stunning photos outdoors. Basta magandang yung lighting on outdoors, wala kang magiging problema dito sa iPhone 16 Plus. Taking some photos sa mga flowers and taking some photos sa mga greens, expect mo makakuha ka ng some really good shot. On indoor condition, I was able to gather some of these really nice snaps na nakuha natin. And really, I would say na iba talaga ang quality when it comes to iPhone. It was able to give me some really nice snaps. Makita mo talaga sharp na sharp mga photos, rich in details. Yun ang something na magusto mo sa iPhone. I was able to capture some of this Korean snack. I think this is fish cake, and maganda ang mga nakuha ko dito ng mga food shots. And capturing some stuffed dolls like Labubu, expect mo really good din siya. Pati mga signage, okay din siya. As well as some of these shots, very simple pero mapapansin mo talagang maganda. Now, if you focus naman sa mga lighted na signage, makita mo okay siya, magandang capture, hindi siya sumasabog yung ganang colors, which is good. And nung nakapag-capture tayo ng mga Christmas tree shot, expect mo talagang really good ang kanyang mga shots na nakuha natin dito sa kanya. Ngayon, nilaro ko kanya ultra wide lens. This is how it looks like. This is a normal shot and this is a 2x zoom shot. Pag zoom in mo, makita mo, alam natin na alahas ang binibenta nito. Now, nung paggabi na, I was able to take some of these snaps on outdoors na low light and it was good, no? This is a ultra wide shot. This is a normal and this is a 2x zoom shot. Clear na clear itong cell site after 2x zooming. Pagdating naman sa night shot, you expect to get some really good snaps dito sa iPhone 16 Plus. And nung nag-stroll around ako, taking some quick snaps dito, expect mo na talagang maganda matingkad ng mga photos, talagang ma-enhance si iPhone ang quality ng iyong shots during nighttime. Now, I'm really happy din sa mga snaps ko dito using the front-facing camera. I was able to give me some really nice, good shots dito. And expect mo naman, pagdating sa iPhone, natural tone ang magbibigay sa'yo. And it's a little bit more of a warmer tone as compared sa smartphone from the Android na medyo mas brighter ang attack nila. But overall, these snaps are quite good. Now, taking this video on outdoor while walking, medyo gabi na siya, I would say na stable ang kanyang video and maganda ang kanyang quality. Equally said din dito sa kanyang rear camera while medyo paggabi na, stable din while walking and taking a 4K video. I would say na sobrang smooth kahit wala kang gimbal dito on the iPhone 16 Plus. Now guys, ano masasabi ko dito sa bagong iPhone 16 Plus? Honestly, ang ganda ng kanyang performance. Probably even hindi ka na tumungtong sa Pro and Pro Max level, dalagang okay na ang kanyang performance. This is probably a little bit more of a nerf or carried over from the iPhone 15 Pro Max, and some of the features na meron ng 15 Pro Max nilagay na nila dito. Like itong action button dito sa gilid, which is customizable. Pwede mo gawing pang silent or other function na pwede mo i-set lang sa kanyang settings. It's useful for some people and it's useless for some people. Medyo hati rin ang opinion ng mga tao dito sa kanyang camera control button. For me, I find it a little bit useless kasi ang hawak ko is ganito when I shoot and medyo malayo siya sa reach ng aking index finger kung napipindot ako as a shutter button. So, talagang i-reach out ko pa siya, which is medyo hindi ganun ka-convenient. I prefer na somewhere nandito, like yung mga shoulder triggers ng Red Magic na gaming phone, but having it here, it's a little bit far. The only thing that I find useful is yung kanyang zooming, which is definitely useful dahil medyo mas sensitive siya rather than pinching it sa screen. Overall, the form factor is good. I have no problem with it. Ang kanyang battery life is just average, not the best from my iPhone. Sabi nila mas maganda ang battery life ng iPhone 16 Pro Max. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel para pag once na nag-upload ako ng iPhone 16 Pro Max na review, manonotify agad kayo. So ano tingin nyo dito guys? Would you buy the iPhone 16 Plus? Would you upgrade to the iPhone 16 Plus if you're coming from mga iPhone 12, 13? I would say okay, it's a good upgrade. But if you're coming from the iPhone 15 or 15 Plus, I would say you keep your iPhone 15 Plus. Probably you wait for the 17 series bago ka mag-upgrade. Now guys, kung gusto nyo malaman kung saan ko binili ito, I bought it from Beyond the Box. I'll be posting the link on the description box below. And if you like this video, don't forget to share it to your friends. And a sub to this channel is definitely awesome. I'll see you in my next video. And so, ako para si Richmond, and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up? Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.